Welcome to Witron here at our headquarters in Parkstein in the Upper Palatinate. This is Walter Winkler. He founded Witron in 1971 and is still the owner of the successful family enterprise. It has always been his philosophy to support employees, provide responsibility, opportunities, and perspectives. Witron develops logistics and picking systems for customers from trade and industry across the globe. Thus, it is possible to efficiently store, pick, and outsource products of all kinds and to provide them in time whenever they are needed. And I would like to show you how such a logistics center is developed by Witron. Rooted in the Upper Palatinate, Witron implements projects across the globe with employees from 35 different nations. The world is changing rapidly. It is becoming more and more networked, and product variety is constantly growing. The challenges for logistics experts continues to rise. Most people understand logistics to be trailers transporting goods from point A to point B, but there is more to it than meets the eye. The goods are provided from logistics centers that work with innovative technologies, which, of course, has many benefits. High cost efficiency for the operator, ergonomic workstations, efficient transport of goods, work relief in the stores, all of which benefits us as consumers. Witron is a leader in building such pioneering logistics centers. It all begins with the design. Witron engineers evaluate data and generate extensive analysis in close cooperation with the customer. Bit by bit and based on all requirements, Witron generates a layout, a material flow concept, as well as a computer model for the entire system, where all processes are put to an acid test in the course of a simulation, and this continues until everything fits.
The design of a logistics center is always an exciting challenge. Of course, proven standard modules are the basis for every design phase, but every system is different, as they are all tailored to our customers' needs, which means that the combination of the individual components, material flows, and the timing are always unique. So, we are able to rapidly develop a solution for our customer that provides competitive advantages.
In a logistics center, numerous processes run at the same time and largely automatically. After the first design phase, it is all about the definition and synchronization of these processes to allow a smooth operation afterwards. And this happens here at Witron's IT department. Our experts deal with the required processes and develop the suitable IT solution based on existing standard modules. All steps are documented in a functional specification and are exactly tailored to the requirements of the customer. The Programmable Logic Controller, PLC, will then process the signals of all sensors in the system almost in real time. This creates commands for controllers and motors so that the transport systems in the warehouse can provide pallets, totes, trays, and roll containers to the right destination.
The brain of a logistics center is IT and control engineering, as those two components ensure that everything in the system runs optimally and smoothly. It is our task to develop the suitable software on the basis of standardized modules. This software is tested, simulated, and then taken to the site.
Meanwhile, almost 6 months have passed from start of design till today. The system is now ready on paper and on the computer. Now it will be built physically. This is the responsibility of our mechanical experts. They design and develop mechanical elements, draw detailed layouts, take care of the statics, and ensure accessibility of the system. The individual elements of the system are then produced in Witron's own manufacturing facility: conveyor lines, stacker cranes, picking mobiles, and much more. Every single piece has its special task in the system.
What you see right beside me, for example, is a part of a tote conveyor line that will connect individual storage areas dynamically at a later point in time. Depending on the system, these conveyor lines can be either 2,625 feet or 19 miles. The same applies for the stacker cranes. Everything is possible between 5 and more than 200.
Parallel to the mechanical production, Witron also designs the respective control hardware and software of the individual mechanical components. Based on these specifications, the electrician will then build the control cabinets. The signals of the individual sensors are evaluated in the control cabinets, and based on this information, the drives are contacted directly or via drive components. This requires the highest possible level of precision and quality, as Witron's systems will work up to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week after going live.
The control cabinet production is a typical part of electrical engineering. The control cabinet combines the entire electrical engineering from power supply to control. The number of control cabinets depends on the system size. Depending on the size, it can be something between 98 feet and 1,476 feet of control cabinet. It doesn't matter where across the globe the system will be realized. All control cabinets are built and tested in Parkstein.
Once the control cabinets and mechanical elements are completed and pre-assembled, a trailer will transport the parts to the installation site, where the building for the logistics center was erected by the customer. All components will now be assembled and put into operation. One entire system will now be created out of many individual parts. Now Witron will bring the system to life. Some 18 months have passed from design start. Steel construction, racks, conveyor system, motor drives, sensors, and many kilometers of cable were merged to form a large automated system. Ramp-up can start. Together with the customer, Witron will bring the system to maximum output while showing the customer all processes and functions of the system.
The system ramp-up is the important final phase of the project realization, as the system is now constantly brought to high performances. We work very closely together with the customer so that he or she understands all system functions and that they can operate the system on their own in the future. Some 2 years after design start, the completed system will be handed over to the customer.
But Witron doesn't leave their customers on their own, not even when the system is already in use. After ramp-up, Witron's service experts are available at any time around the clock. They take care of the service, preventive maintenance, employee training, and spare parts. They also perform continuous system analysis and optimizations either online or directly on the site. Even the entire system operation is sometimes taken over by Witron.
Our task within service is to be available for customers at any time for issues around the system. It starts with simple maintenance tasks through to the entire operation of the system that can be taken over by Witron and continuous to complete system modernizations over the entire life cycle of a system.
Thousands of articles of all kinds can be delivered in time into the right destination with Witron's logistics systems. This is how we receive our food at the supermarket. The right medicine at the pharmacy? Thank you. And the spare parts for the car, anywhere and anytime. Logistics makes it possible.